Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your lord today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to Banners of Ruin. Last time, we took a mouse, and we took a bear, and they went on a crusade, and the bear died, and the mouse became a one-man army. So, we've seen enough of the mouse, and you know what? The bears aren't feeling particularly happy, so we're going to take a bear, and we're going to take a bear, and you are all going to bear witness to an awesome run, and we're going to go do amazing things. Don't you shake your head at me, the pun wasn't that bad. Don't you agree with him? So let us begin. We can gain a hidden gem for a random upgrade token. Immediately. Not bad. Tempting. Or provisions. I don't actually know. I didn't notice that much from the gem last time, but we don't actually have that many cards yet, so maybe this will be good. +1 stamina cost, draw 3 cards. I'm not sure if I like or dislike that, because goddamn. Well, we enter the tunnel, and emerge in the bunk guards. And now, it's time for us to get our hands wet with their blood. Now, Warrior Bear, I want to confirm something. You're going to apply that, and then you are going to apply that down there. And I think you should evade his attack, the mouse's attack. Let us go. You attack, and you get evaded. So yes, it's basically the columns I need to avoid. Finish him. Marvelous. What do we get? Instinct. This character's next talent card. Draw this character's next talent card from your draw pile. Okay. Deal 4 damage to the opponent party. If target opponent has more health than the active character, draw a card. If less health, discard a card. I'm gonna pick Instinct. It's not very useful yet, but it might be more useful later. Now let's just enter the city for House Blackfoot. And we immediately enter combat. Take their blood for House Landon. Right. Go. And if I'm not mistaken, the bear should have enough armor. Yes. And now I only have to deal with one lousy wolf. Or rat. Good. Strike. And finally, rush. Marvelous. What do we get? No mercy. Tight formation. Each character in your rank gains 8 armor. Ooh, that could work. Tight formation. Let's do it. Bears stick together. Let's go with the wishing well. Gain a random upgrade token. A humble stone well reveals itself to you in the center of the street. A frail old beggar kneels beside it. You approach the well to find the beggar muttering in a low, quiet prayer. Gain the lucky charm and gain 10 florins, or remove a card from my deck and gain a random one. Well, if I'm gonna lose a random one, let's lose the instinct that I picked up. What do I get? Draw a card. Let's draw a card to the Vanguard. Why not? Off-duty guards. Spawns drunken guards. Heavy patrol or intelligence. Well, I think I get just as much experience from the intelligence as I would for fighting anything, so intelligence it is. And thus they become drunken guards, which give me 300 florins. Nice. A fine opportunity to fleece these idiots for every penny on them. They'll face worse when they're disciplined. Blackfoot agents, discard a random combat or enter combat. I wonder which I should do. I'm just gonna enter combat. If I vanguard you and then strike you, you die. Then I'll have you, in which I can do the solid footing to guard against both of those. And then I guess you could use the momentum. But then you'll be left with nothing if you use the momentum. I'm better off doing that, which draws me a card. Take cover. Ooh. Take cover works better for me, I think. Because I use the take cover. I then use the cover on you. You then have the ability to just strike. And then apply this. You lose 1 HP, Denver, but it works. We then kick him, skipping his turn, allowing us to then just go slice. Glorious. Brace. Ooh, I did like brace. Deal 3 damage. If the target dies, draw 3 cards. Okay. Deadly Harvest. Deal damage equal to crippled on opponent. I'm gonna go with the brace. Brace is just solid. Right. Hello, my bears. Cartwright, what do you get? All or nothing. This character gains half their defense as charge. All opponents gain 1 rage. Doesn't feel good. You get 1 anticipation and 3 retaliate. Ooh, that I can agree with. Fortress. Gain 25 defense and fortress. Every turn, gain 8 energy. If this character moves, gain 1 pacified and fortress is removed. Banish. Both ups and downs to that. I feel the false opening is better. But I will take the stamina upgrade. What's your options? Execute. Deal 10 damage. If character has no defense, deal 20 instead. Very nice. Weak spot. Deal 4 damage to vitality for every stack of vulnerable on the opponent. Overpower. If this character's next attack deals damage to vitality, you may move/swap the opponent. That's just another way to move characters, and it does damage too. And we do know mobility is really good. Execute is really nice for sheer damage, but I feel overpower would be more useful. Heavy patrol, fight or flight, party takes 5 damage. Subterfuge is beginning to take its toll on your brothers. The constant need to remain alert is wearing on their resolve. I'm not going to like this either way. That gets me experience, but this probably deals less damage to me, but I have no idea what comes after it is the problem. Fine, anxiety. Come on, bears. You're not as heavily resolved as... Ooh, loot. I gain a dagger. What good is a dagger? Deal a bunch of bleeding. Well, I suppose that's probably better than the hatchet at the moment, especially as you're the defensive guy. Screw it, sure. Come again, what's going on? Guardsmen. These aren't any common guards. Their disdainful gaze hovers over all who approach. They won't stand any funny business. Checkpoint. The Enders blockade the street. Security seems to be tighter with the unrest. There's no getting around this. The motions of the crowd press you forward. Well, it looks like I'm fighting no matter what I do, so... That is a pretty big fight. Well, my bear, let's start by grabbing you and pushing you there. That should avoid 2 attacks and all 3, meaning you're the only one taking any real damage. You can then use solid footing to get yourself a bunch of armor. We can then use this on the AoE guy as we slowly kill him. Right, all attacks are now on you. Why are all attacks on you?
You. Use the momentum and dispel that, because you're not getting attacked this turn. You can use brace, tight formation, and guard. Meanwhile, you can just flat out attack him. Okay. Right, glad I made you do the attack. Now then. Man, these rabbits are obsessed with attacking my poor little... big... my offensive guy right here. Now, if I do rush on you... you will die. So you're gonna hit me for 8 damage each. You'll die next turn. Now, I was gonna say, now I should get a kick in which I can... Ooh, so actually, no, not tempting at all. If I do that, you die. Because I use that. I do that. And now we win. I'm pretty sure we now just win. Yeah, 15 retaliate is quite a lot. Setup. Deal 6 damage, apply to vulnerable, draw a card. Very nice card. Heavy patrol, weapon merchant. I don't want a weapon merchant because that means I got to buy the weapons, and I really want to buy a new guy. You're a big, heavy elite battle. Let's go for a regular battle. Thug and scoundrels. Oh, goody. Well, let's have you do the anticipation. You can longsword. Actually, I should have had you do that first. If you attack that rat, he dies, and thus he doesn't take any damage. But then you lose the ability to use the guards. I also forgot you had charge, so you could have probably used it on one of them. And it would have killed... No, it wouldn't have killed them. They'd be left with 1 HP. Never mind. Well, you're not going to take damage for the first attack anyway, so... Now that I've learned how to evade properly, life is a lot easier. Right, die. You know what? Vanguard. I have to move them before they die. Really? Terrible wound. Damage to vitality, apply bleeding. Calculating strike. Absolution. Transform all ruin cards. Still don't have ruin cards. The ability to draw more cards is still really good. Cultist wares. A group of shady cultists gather around some torches, humming and droning an unsettling tune. Brawlers. A group of bears. Bears! Each as wide as a barrel, spar with a makeshift wrestling pit. Their defensive stances are remarkable. Lightfoots. A pair of lean pair of messenger hares catch their breath by a small brewing stand. Well, we are bears ourselves, so we clearly need to go see our bear brethren. And you know what? Another withdrawal will probably not be bad. But does that prevent me from buying a new party member? Gain 6 armor and 1 charge. If this character has any adjacent allies of the same race, they all gain 12 armor and 5 charge. Oh. That's really powerful given our build of double bear. Man, I gotta go for the double team. It's just too good. God damn it. Right, give me a way to make money, quick. Chance to improve, a chance to heal, modify your deck. I'll take the chance to improve.
You're navigating some narrow shortcuts when you hear a crash behind you. One of your party has stumbled through a rotten wooden door. You peer in and see a humble cellar wood shrine. Smells like home. There are no signs of inhabitants, and the candles are freshly lit. Who erected it? Choose a character to gain bonus vitality. Well, let's choose the guy in light armor, which has less vitality in the first place. Ah, combat. Perfect. Let's test out our new card. Enforcer, Fury. Well, peck you. You can then do this. You can then attack him. And then guard, and you get to defend against the 10 damage there. Good. Right, now they do a little bit more damage. Well, you might as well use the false opening. You can then use the take cover and give him armor. Who will then use it on him. Okay, go. You attack. 15 damage to you. Holy Christ. Everyone gains 5 charge and whatnot. But it's irrelevant because we just kill them and they die. Deadly Thrill. Deal 10 damage. If target dies, gain 2 stamina. Coordination. If in the front rank, deal weapon damage. In the back, apply charge to the front ally. I want the coordination. I feel that's going to be useful later on. And you guys are now level 3. Well done. What perks can you get? What do we have? Cold-blooded. When this character ruins a card, they gain charge. Heathen. Whenever this character ruins a card, spawn a rend in your hand. Minimalist. When this character discards, they gain 1 restoration. I mean, you don't have much way to ruin cards either way. But that rend does look nice. Let's take Minimalist. Right, what do you get? Noxious. All bleed is converted to poison. If at the start of their turn, if this character has any will, they draw 1 card. Nice. Blackfoot. When this character kills an enemy, 1 roar is spawned in hand. Apply 2 stacks of Overwhelm, gain 4 charge. And you are the killy guy. You know what? Sure. Roar. Roar for us. And then I think I'm going to upgrade everyone's willpower. Okay. What do we get? Combat. Crazy Weasel. The quick round. I think I gotta go for the quick round. Just so I can heal up everyone. To max HP. There we go. Thief. Peck you. Tavern. I'm 15 short. Not fair. Mirror an opponent's armor stacks. Okay. Deal 6 damage for each card in ruined card in hand. I'm gonna go for another brace. Just because brace is nice. Alright then. Enter the hideout. It's a trap. Who'd have guessed? Your brother's slain. A few enders triumphantly brandish their weapons in the dim light. All exits are covered. There is one way out. Through them. Fight. Sledge. Well, there are only 2 of you, and I'm kind of glad I upgraded my ability to deny whatchamacallit. First, you need to take cover. And then you can give that cover to the ally. The ally
Can either take 1 damage, shrug it off. Every time this character receives more than 15 damage from an attack, they gain 3 charge and 5... whatchamacallit. Huh. Right. The double bleed is annoying, but we can deal with it. Oh! Okay. I mean, if you're attacking everyone, then... that's 9 damage, you're 6 damage, 15 damage, aka what I get from that. Cool. I should probably use your willpower to just kill off the bleeding, but it's only 1 damage, so... you just brace, and then you just brace. And then I don't want you to kick, because he's got his 15 retaliate this turn, so... attack. Well done. Okay. Moves an opponent backwards in the lane. If position is occupied or opponent is back rank, deal 6 damage instead. Use that, gain momentum. You can double team. So now you've got 8 charge, and charge just increases raw damage. So, what I should do next is have you use coordination, because that will just kill him. You gain a roar, which you can apply against him, and then you can rush him. Nice. Glorious. He then gets pushed into the back and you swap places with people. You're then both attacking the bear, and you will murder the bear if we don't do something. So what you need to do is overpower, shove him to the back, sure he gets retaliate, but who the hell cares? Enough. Certainly not me. You can give him 5 charge. Oh, you only give it to the person in front of you, I'm guessing, if you use it then. Right, okay. Right, now you're the back. And you've got all that charge. Right. You should be able to use that on him. And move him there. Thus preventing him from doing any damage to us. You can then use calculating strike. Double team. And then you can guard and solid footing. Getting us some armor. Okay. You still have a ton of charge, but you don't have any retaliate anymore. Meaning you can just go slice and he's dead because of the bleed. Glorious. You can then kick the bill man and rush him. Cool. You die. And next, we just simply go whack. Marvelous. That was flawless. Strategy. Yes, I'm good at that. Every time you move, gain 5 charge. Every time you move an opponent, deal 5 damage. Banish. Seems a little Pacific. And I'm not really a fan of any of these cards, so... What equipment did we get? Medium armor. Superior medium armor. Well, I might as well take the medium armor, because why not? I like how the superior medium armor and the medium armor actually have different appearances, too. That's kinda nice. I move a little, but I don't move that much, so I'm not sure if strategy is worth it. And I don't bleed and whatnot, so... What do I get? level up a character, wealth, heal. I don't need to heal. I'll take the wealth. Right. Let's start. Let's go on into the old town. I want people. Damn it. I want people. And then you can brace. I'm not sure if that'll negate the triple attack or whether it'll negate the single one and then a triple on top. You can then attack him, making him bleed, and then you can attack him, also making him bleed. And there we go. Okay, so anticipation doesn't work as well versus multi-attacks. Got it. And then you're all attacking him. 886. Well, I'm sorry, but it seems foolish not to move them while I can. So... okay, go. You bleed again. You're dead in 3 rounds. So you're dealing less damage because you're bleeding. Interesting. Oh. You're all attacking him, and he's just gotten this. Well. If ever there was a reason to get rid of what he needs to get rid of. Bring it on. I like Tank Bear. I really like Tank Bear. Tank Bear is fun. Forceful blow. If opponent has armor, apply 2 vulnerable. Right, their bear should be dead next round. Marvelous. And the hare moved forward, because of course he did. Apply that to him, move him. Next. Double team. You, longsword. Bear. Die. Marvelous. Bloodlust, draw a card. Colossal Smash, remove all armor, deal damage. Withdraw. I like withdraw. I'm starting to enjoy withdraw. I wish I knew how many of it I had, but I'm gonna grab it all the same. Because it's one of those, if you need it, you pecking need it cards. Chance to heal, I'm missing barely any health. I'll take the Wishing Well again. And you know what? Let's remove a card for the random upgrade token. What can I remove? What would be a good card to remove? I'm not sure if there is a good card to remove. In fact, I'm pretty sure there isn't, but I've already chosen it, so it's not going to give me a choice. God damn it. I'm going to remove a guard. No. I'm going to remove a strike. We've got plenty of other good at -1 willpower cost. Oh, that is so nice. Now I can do that without it costing willpower. That's actually really nice. Elite combat, stand or perish. I'll discard a random combat card, please. Apparently that didn't count as a combat card. Merchant in trouble. You see a couple of brutish thugs shaking down a merchant. Or combat. Let's investigate the merchant. You see a merchant during a shakedown with some thugs. There doesn't seem to be any guards around. Take some goods while they're distracted. Defend the merchant. Choose a skill. This option leads to a random outcome. Defend the merchant. You approach the scene and address the thugs, brandishing your steel. If you're looking for trouble, you found it! It doesn't take them long to excuse themselves. Thank you, strangers. I'd never have seen those brutes before. Where are those sodding guards when you need them, I tell you? Please, take something from my wares. Sweep kick. Select a target. Move them to a vacant position on their rank. On their own rank? Why would I want to do it on their own rank? Rear guard. If active characters in the back rank, deal 6 damage. Front party rank gains 6 armor for every character on the back rank. I don't know. Maybe sweep guard will be sweep kick will be useful. If not, it's just something I suppose I can get rid of. I suppose now I should have a combat just for experience. You guys have heavy armor. And you've decided to just go full on attacking the poor bear here. Aren't you annoying? He's gonna lose a HP, but can't always help these things. Let's kick him. And then guard. And then you can, frankly, maybe just start prepping that guy for death. Oh, withdraw. I can prevent him taking any damage at all. Well, now I might as well sweep kick and see what it does. I'm not sure if that helped in the slightest. Now he withdraws and evades the attack. Well, let's do the double team. Well, you can then use momentum and get rid of that. Allowing you to then use this and give him extra armor. Should quite probably use the calculating strike so we can get more cards. I mean, you're gonna have enough armor, but especially if you do that. Roar at the guy whose turn it's not, so he gets whatchamacallit. Right. Of course you're attacking him. They don't like to attack Tank Bear, do they? Well, you might as well brace and then use overpower. They really just can't leave poor old Tank Bear alone. Little this bear alone, can they? Our damage is definitely quite minimal, it feels. You, use the double team and gain the bonus stuff. Use the longsword to slice them to bits. You're just defending, whereas you're actually doing some attacking. That guy's now dead. Man, the tactics of this game are really in my favor, working quite well right now. And now we win, because you bleed to death. Whack! Nice. Field dressing. Remove all bleed on ally. Apply 5 armor. Okay. Rotate. Swap positions with a target party member. So in other words, you take all the damage instead. Tempting. Honestly, I think field dressing is amazing. Hidden gem, sage, or quick round. We're basically full health. I'll take the gem. What do I get? Gain 5 armor when you use this ability. Probably give that to my false opening, because if he's going to use that, he's clearly being attacked a lot of times. Smithy's apprentice, sell equipment, armory reserves. Armory reserves. View 3 armors or view 2 weapons. I'm not against our current weapons. I think I'll view the armors. What do I get? Rogue. Every time this character plays a weapon card, a concealed cut blade is added to your hand and character gains 8 armor. Huh? Wait. Are you telling me that every time they attack, they gain 8 armor? That's actually nonsense. Especially as it gives them an attack as well. No, it's a weapon card. So that means those cards, not skill cards. That's entirely different. I'm going to put it in the inventory, but I'm not going to keep it. I think I want to save that for a different character. Angry mob, sparring partner, sell equipment. I'll take the sparring partner, please. As you approach, the wolf sizes you up with a quick glance and selects a sparring sword from a nearby rack. What are you looking to train, friend? What are you looking to train, friend? She asks in a strict but pleasant manner. You look experienced, but there's always room to improve. Increase a character's max vitality by 15. Increase a character's max stamina by 1. Vitality. Give it to Tank Bear. After a short but punishing session, sparring with the wolf, you find yourself with a newfound confidence, full of vigor. Pleasure doing business, she remarks, and turns away, clearly still far less out of breath than you. Brawlers buy cards or combat. I'll take the combat. More money and experience. Alright then, go. Oh my god, these guys have fury. That's evil. You're attacking him. Well, I can actually just fix that by using false opening, so... There's no point using you because of the fact you're just going to summon cards I won't be able to use because of your damn stamina cost. So screw it. Right. Let's kick this guy. No. Hold up. Longsword. Kick. Kick can only apply to behind them. Fucking damn it. It's a good thing we have double guard. Oh, and you had anticipation. Marvelous. We have so many of these braces, it actually works out quite well for us. If you then make him switch places, you then use... No, you use the tight formation. And you use a brace. And then you can give him some more armor. He'll die on, not this turn, but his next attack. So now, because he decided to swap places. Idiot. Right, the fact you have 9 charge now is a tad threatening. But we do have double anticipation, so it's not as bad as I make it out to be. Also, I can just kill you, never mind. Glorious. Akimbo. We're not dual-wielding. We're not doing that. And we're definitely not ruining cards. So I don't think I need any of those cards. Okay, my bears. Show me. Don't you not shake your head at me, you ungrateful little so-and-so. So what's your talent, then? Strong stuff. Gain 15 vitality. Restore... Gain a poison. Bull's Rush. Deal weapon damage. If target has moved this combat. Apply bleed and vulnerable. Okay. Weapon damage plus 5. If this breaks the weapon's defense, deal weapon damage again. Gain 2 winded. Which I can then remove because of the fact I'm a bear. Actually, I think the vitality will be good because that's just survivability. And isn't the bear trait that... First up, you're getting stamina because we need that. I think the bear trait can remove poison. So, what do I get here? Fortress, all or nothing, overpower. Really? These again? Let's just go with overpower again and work with it. Right, crossroads or combat? I mean, what's the harm? More thugs. Yay. So yeah, can't the... Yeah, it removes poison, so... In theory, if I take the strong stuff and let the poison stack up a bit, it actually works out better because of everything it does. Oh, wow. 3 attacks on him. Do the setup, doing a bit of damage. You can then do strike as well, because screw it. Overpower, and then rush. Marvelous. Good and dead. Reserves. Draw a card for each character in the back rank. Back rank characters gain 1 vigor. Solid footing, terrible wound. I'm going to take a message from my old self and just not keep picking up cards. Right, normal fight or a heavy fight? Normal fight. I need money. I want my 3rd character. Great, the Salters are here. Should I kick one? Feels somewhat foolish not to kick one. There we go. What happens? Evade, evade? Yes. Good. Now, you're doing that. So you might as well brace. You can just do a setup strike on him. You can use the longsword. And then there's not much more you can do. Okay. Right. Damn, this is gonna hurt. You can use your willpower to get rid of the bleed on you. Attack him and he dies. Use brace. Do that and make him bleed. And then you can start just laying into him. Okay. You can handle a little bit of bleeding. Just a little. Remove all bleed and apply armor. Perfect timing. No offensive abilities. I'm beginning to notice I might be a little too defensive. Right, we win. Goodbye. That double attack dagger is actually is a really solid one. I think I'll take another calculating strike, because I don't have that many ways to apply vulnerable. Priest, receive blessings. Gambler, modify your deck. Incense, bargain with death. That sounds hilarious. Let's receive blessings first. Priest, the wolf's voice commands a quiet respect from the crowd, all absorbed in reverence. But he pauses as you approach, fixing you with a knowing, sympathetic stare. We have all known hurt, brothers, he says in a low voice, moving to embrace you. But we might aim to live as Apostoxkus did, burning bright in Temthri's wake. He lightly presses the palm of his paw to your forehead. Feel his might channel through you. Gain high spirit. Start your combat with 1 vigor. The next time this character loses stamina is removed. Ah, that's awful. Addition by subtraction. Remove a card from your deck. Thank the monk for his blessings. Gain inner strength. Inner strength. Gain 10 charge. Banish. Yeah, I like that. Oh! It's an upgrade. +3 stamina cost. Spawn a bless. So if I give that to momentum, does that mean... Yeah, momentum now has a 3 cost attached to it. Great. Well, that's gonna just be super charge, apparently. In exchange, what do I want to give +1 cost, but draw 3 cards? I'm not sure if I want to give it that to anything. Because most of the time it's been kind of bad, but maybe that's just because of the card it was attached to. Let's give it to a regular strike. Better than that. Better that than a whatchamacallit, a defensive thing. Alright, so incense. Bargaining with death. What is this? As you approach the figure, they draw further into the shadows. In a series of frail shuffles, 3 sticks are coated in a dark, smoky mist. 3 gifts he offers, it mutters in a husky, shaky voice. A savored breath is all he requires. As you lean closer, you note the red vein on the rightmost stick doesn't glint in the moonlight like the others. This option affects every character in your party, every character. Ash stick. Each combat spawn tooth and nail to your hand. Whenever a character plays a skill card, they take 1 vitality damage. Screw that. When a party member dies, survivors lose whatchamacallit. I'll take that. Sure. That seems the least detrimental. And then I'll take intelligence for experience and level up. Nice! So what passive can you gain then? Strikes and guards are doubly effective when the played by this character. Okay. Steadfast. At the start of their turn, this character gains 8 defense. Well, you are the defensive character. When this character plays a card costing will or uses their ability, they gain 10 vitality. So in other words, immortality. Practically. I like that. Can you get that passive too? You can. Oh. Once per turn, when your hand size reaches 0, draw 1 card for every ally on this character's rank with stamina remaining. Gambler. At the start of every turn, you may discard a 1 card and draw 2. No, I'll take Storic. He needs the health. And then in this circumstance, let's upgrade our willpower. Voices in the dark. The path descends in shifting darkness. Whispers scratch at your ears. Unknown. It's stupid to go this way. But stupid is probably my middle name. A dark alley calls to you. Whispers scratch at your ears, seemingly from nowhere and everywhere all at once. Your feet seem to carry themselves into the darkness, but your gut senses something terribly wrong. The eve of the great slaughter, he called us here. Here and now, weep for him and receive his blessing. Blood Ritual. Deal 3 vitality damage for every stack of bleed on this character. Injury. Sure, why not? I guess. Maybe. Kinda bad, but I'll deal with it. Loot! Is this a round shield like I already have? Yes, it is. This loot is crap. Scruples. You recognize the hair. Remembering he had already once helped you to get this far, you overhear the guards mention the gallows. Over encumbered, a fire grows in the mouth of an alley. A small crowd are gathered at its base. You know what? I'll take the scruples. He helped us. Let's help him. Some guards approach the nearby checkpoint, kicking and dragging a hare in front of them. You recognize him. Oi! Taking this one to the gallows. Eyewitness saw him helping those sodden blackfoots running around. You heard about them lot, right? Hold on. You mean they're not part of the riots? We can't risk getting caught. We have to help. Remove 3 ruins. Deal. I have the ruins, I might as well. Oh, that's a lot of people. Right, double team, first up. First and foremost. Next. You, tight formation. Then. You, guard. And then you, rush. Rush the lesser one. Okay. You're now doing a triple attack, you're doing a triple attack. Brace is useless here. You might as well take it, just so that you can ignore one of their attacks, hopefully, and not his. Right. I need one of my ways to draw more cards, if you don't mind. You're attacking him, which you're going to ignore. Perfect. Right, that footman there is now dead. Glorious. This round shield is also really solid as a party tool. You're bolstering, and then we got two attacks on the main guy. On our tank bear. He can ignore one of them. I think the game might be soft-locked right now. It's not letting me move a guy. I'm going to try Alt F4ing and reloading the game and seeing what happens. Okay, so it starts us at the beginning of the fight. Okay, just making sure. Sure, let's do it. Momentum. Overpower. Bless. Longsword. Then you can just slice him, killing him dead. And giving us our bonus cards as well. Cool. Right, next. Alright, I need to kill the bears. The bears are the threat. Cowardice. Gains 10 armor, moves adjacent to closest ally in rank. If no allies in rank, moves/swaps to other rank in lane, and suffers 20 damage. Oh! Perfect! You're attacking... All three of you are attacking him. Wow. That just works out perfectly for me, because it means I can double team. Without any worry. Get sliced. Should have done that first. You know, having figured out how evading works, everything works out pretty well. Grab that. Bless him. You're bolstering again. You've got anticipation. And I might as well just kick you, because I do not care about you in the slightest. I'm gonna have to work so hard to get through your armor. That might kill you. Near enough. Now all I need is one giant AoE slash across there. Removes all defense, Deals damage for every stack lost. Ah! Well... if ever there was a need for something like Oh, I survive it! Whoo! That was close. Well, you're dead. Perfect. Take a good chunk of damage. Ow. And die. That bless is worth it, definitely. Wild Brawl. Every character in the party loses 1 stamina. For every stamina point spent, deal 6 damage to the rank. And I bet that works with the person who uses its charge rather than the charge elsewhere. Well, let's get ourselves a new team member. Oh yeah, give me a weasel. I want to recruit a weasel. Yes, a weasel. Glorious. Give me the Terunin. Terunin. Welcome to the team, Terunin. Oh, I actually get to see what their statistics and everything are before I hire them. Oh, that's really cool. So what abilities do you have? A halberd. Deal 12 damage to rank. Applies 2 bleed. If opponent already has bleed, apply 6 crippled. Superior light armor. Toxic Cascade. Apply Toxic Cascade. Whenever target opponent gains a status effect, they also gain 2 poison. Okay. Swap the front and rear enemy ranks. Okay. At turn end, if 3 or more enemies are intending to attack this character, gain 1 anticipation. That's really cool. When this character ruins a card, they gain charge. Well, we don't ruin cards, so that part's not so good. The rest of you I really like, though, so I'm definitely hiring you. And then we go. Well, as much as I would love to carry on right now, it's been 2 hours, and I am well out of time for this episode. So everyone, I do hope you'll join me next time as we see how Team Bear and Weasel now do against our great people. But everyone, it looks like, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today? I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.